Alright guys, I got this crank off here, and this is the Arsenal SLR 104UR, and as you remember in previous videos, this has a 16-inch barrel, and I've mentioned that until I cut this barrel down and SBR it, I'm going to have a fake silencer over it, suppressor. And originally, this is the one I was using. This is the fake Russian PBS5 suppressor, and the nose piece is a separate part from the actual main part of the suppressor, and there's two screws that hold it in. And I got this from AAOK.com. It was like $150, and it did not come with the screws to hold the nose piece on, so I actually had to go to Lowe's, find the right size screws, tap the holes. These are actually self-tapping screws, and I put the nose piece on, and the first time I took it out to shoot it, as I shot it, the gases coming out of the muzzle were getting in between the face here of the suppressor and the nose piece, and it's made out of aluminum, so eventually it blew the nose piece off. Okay, I guess there must have been a little gap or something. I cannot believe that this did not come with screws from the factory, being as it was like $150, so that's just, you know, bullshit. So I've been looking at PBS5 suppressors, and everywhere I find them, they're out of stock. Now, I found this one on Gunbroker. There was a guy selling them. He has quite a few of them, and the PBS5, the nose piece is part of the suppressor. Okay, it is actually part of it, and this is unfinished, as you can see. It's just aluminum, shiny aluminum. And what's nice about the PBS5 compared to the PBS4, if you look on the PBS4, there's no place up here. This is just a thread protector, but when you thread it on, you can, I don't know if you can see this real well, this little latch right here, this detent, it locks into whatever you screw onto the threads. The PBS4 has no notch cut in here, okay, so it never really locks in. On the PBS5, you can see this little notch right here, right there, and that little pin on the, right here, on the front sight block, this pin right here actually snaps into here when you screw it in all the way, so that actually holds it on. This would actually get loose and you'd have to tighten it up every now and then. Okay, if you look at the two, I don't know if all PBS5 suppressors are this size, okay, but the PBS4 is, you know, quite a bit thicker, a little bit longer. It's quite a bit heavier, okay, quite a bit heavier. There's a huge difference. So at least with this one, the rifle will be lighter. And when you screw it in all the way, I've already done it, the muzzle right here is a little bit under, is a little bit recessed from this, you know, part of the suppressor. On the PBS4, the muzzle sat a little bit deeper in there, but it's not a big deal. It does cover the barrel, and that's all I care about. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this PBS5 suppressor. This is kind of a, it's not a gloss finish, but it's kind of like a satin finish. It's a little bit shiny. So I'm going to get some, I think this is triple steel wool. I'm going to scuff the surface of this aluminum. Then I got some of this Rust-Oleum spray paint that I have left over from previous projects. I'm going to prime it, and I'm going to use this black color. It's a non-reflective finish. It's very close to parkerized. This is actually the same Rust-Oleum spray paint that I used on that .22 rifle that I redid about a year ago. Okay, so I'll be doing that, and that's what I'll be doing. So I'll show you guys how it turns out in the end. Alright, here's the finished product of the PBS5 fake suppressor. What I did was I got my Rust-Oleum primer and sprayed it down, let it dry for 24 hours. Then I got my flat black color Rust-Oleum and spray painted it, and then let it dry for 24 hours, and here it is. Kind of gives it a kind of like a parkerized look. That came out pretty good. Alright, very nice. I like the way it feels. So yeah, there's the finished product of it. Really nice. And I'll do a little update with it on the rifle. So I just wanted to let you guys see what it looks like. I think it came out really good. And yeah, pretty easy. Alright, you guys take care.